Just 2 days before my encounter at Silver Strand was this picture taken. I had no idea what I was going to encounter that day. At this point, I was super nervous. I saw that the waves were easily double overhead, but I was going to go out. So I planned to use the jetty to paddle out. Since no waves were breaking there, this strong current would help me paddle out. I am super nervous right here, under the first wave. Even though the camera angle was screwed up, you can just see how frantic I am paddling for the horizon. So here I am, right at the end of the jetty, about 300 yards out, and I think I've made it out, but you'll see what happens.
Oh. Holy fuck.
Yeah, this is where I realized that an 8-foot wall of white water is heading right at me. I got lucky. The wave backed off into deeper water, and it wasn't as powerful. Alright, so I finally fixed my camera angle, and I'm pretty much in awe that I made it out there. You can see it's pretty choppy, so the current's pretty strong.
How's it going? That was big, man. This current's gnarly. Jesus. Yeah. Pretty clean. Oh. Paddling out's not fun.
Just saying that this stupid string is dangling in front of the camera the whole video, so bear with me. Okay, so the sets are starting to come, and there's one on the horizon that is huge. That is easily a 12, 14-foot face, just to give you a perspective of just how big that wave is. Yeah, I was super scared after I saw that. Whew. Yeah, I am just mind-boggled at just how big these waves are. I'm cussing my head off. Yeah, I had to keep paddling to the right because the current was just sucking you out a couple hundred yards, and it was just super strong. And as I turned around, a monster of a wave came, and a guy paddled for it. Here's another big one.
Oh my god.
Alright, so surprisingly, despite my crazy fear, I took a shot and stroked for one. And stood up too early. On top of that, to my wonderful surprise, a double overhead set was coming straight at me. I got lucky. After missing that one wave, I felt that I had to give it a second shot. So I saw the perfect one coming and gave it a shot. I still remember the moment, looking down the face of that ginormous wave and being completely terrified. Now, it might have looked like I made the drop, but no, I crashed. I had taken a horrible beating. I was so out of breath. And I had to keep paddling because those sets were coming.
Oh fuck.
Now, thankfully, I made it under the impact zone and under the lip, so the wave didn't catch hold of me or anything, and I was super grateful for that. There was a span about an hour where I didn't record, and I was scared out of my mind. 14-foot sets were coming in one after another, and I thought that I wasn't going to make it in. So a group of guys helped me and told me to paddle down the beach where the waves were smaller so I could get in, and I ended up paddling like a half a mile down the beach where the waves were manageable and I could get in.
Oh.
So that was my crazy adventure at double overhead hitching Silver Strand.